I release you to the vlog. As you can see, it is quite long. It's over an hour long. This was actually cut down from 8 hours to 1 hour, so there was a lot of editing that took place. But this is definitely a deep dive for anybody who's super interested in like, what apps do you use and what goes through your head and how do you figure out the menu and where do you do this and da da da. Like, I definitely give you like a deep dive, and I try to incorporate different budget items. Like, I show you how much things cost and where I got them, etc. So if you're interested in that, this video is 100% for you. If you just want to hang out with someone for the next hour and you want that someone to be me, this video is 100% for you. But if you want a clear, concise, like bullet point type of video where I give you tips and tricks on how to host an event, whether it be for 15 people or 150 people, then that video is coming, but it's not this one. I am actively, actually today in real time, helping to plan an event for almost 200 people at this point. Things have gotten a little out of hand. And if you guys like videos like this, or you just want to see, and if you guys like videos about hosting, or you just like really long vlogs, just give me a thumbs up. You don't even have to leave a comment. Just give me a thumbs up and let me know that, so that I can take that into account in the future. But without further ado, I release you to the vlog. How many days until February 8th?
12 days from January 27th until February 8th.
12 days until February 8th. Yesterday I spent quite a bit of time ordering everything we needed for like the tablescapes. Now I do need a table because obviously I have tables in the house, but I think I just want to make this a uniform situation. I'm gonna use my own chairs. I debated on getting chairs and I just think that's completely unnecessary, and renting chairs, that's just like too much fussing, you know what I mean? So just so happens I have 8 of my dining room chairs, and then I have 6 additional like padded chairs in the dining room table in the basement. 8 plus 6, 14, and my sister-in-law told me yesterday that she and my niece were not going to be able to come because they were going to be out of town, and don't you know it, that brings our guest list total to 14. Perfect amount of chairs, but I do need a second 6-foot table. I measured out the space here in the living room, so 2 tables is going to fit perfectly, and it will fit 14 people, 6 on each side, 1 on each end. And I am going to go ahead and get a second table from Sam's Club today. I looked online and it looked like they were running around $90. In Sam's Club it looks like they're running around $60s. I want the ones that fold again so that I can just kind of tuck it away. I have one, I need the second one, and then I have a smaller card table one, which I'll probably use for something, but stick around, we'll see what we use that one for. So we are gonna go to Sam's Club. My friend told me that they have a lot of cute like Valentine's Day stuff, and while it's too early to buy the food, I don't think it's too early to like know what's there. And then there could be some frozen things, like maybe they have the heart-shaped macarons and I can just get them from like the freezer section, or I don't know what the situation is. So I'm gonna go just take a little peeky poo and give myself an idea and kind of familiarize myself in what I can potentially plan to get later on from Sam's. Get the table, because I definitely want to make sure we have the table. I spent a couple of hours yesterday really planning out the tablescapes and ordering everything I thought I needed, including everything for our craft. Nala and I popped into Ulta the other day. I got very specific lip balms and stuff, but I'll touch on that stuff later when I actually show it to you guys. Let's get dressed because it's frigid outside, as it is in January. Let's go to Sam's Club. Let's see what they have. Well, obviously we made it. Here are the tables. They do have an 8-foot one, which I considered, but we're not gonna do that. And these are obviously the 6-foot ones, but I need the foldable one. So this is what we're gonna get. 6-foot fold in half table for 60 bucks. Gets the job done, and none of them have the handle hanging out. They have a handle. There, it's right there. Oh gosh. Pretty disappointed. But you know what? It's my own fault because I don't know what I was expecting. All they really had were those little cake bites, which I'm not a fan of the consistency of like cake pops and stuff like that. So cake bites are also not something I really gravitate toward. And then they had the cookies, which I'm not obsessed with. And anyway, I'm having custom cookies made, so I don't need them, but they are cute. So if you were gonna do like a little Valentine's Day thing, they're cute, and I feel like they're pretty good price. Got kind of a peek at the other stuff they had as far as pastries and stuff like that goes. I might come and pop in and grab some stuff like closer to the day. Working on the Galentine's Day playlist, just kind of vibing in the house. But I thought we could do a little tablescape, like a fakey fake, right here on my desk because I got quite a bit of stuff in. Let me show you Nala's candles she painted. Psych, I'll show them to you on the table. Got a bunch of stuff in and I feel duped. Look, I don't love Amazon, okay? And last year I actively bought a lot less stuff on Amazon. This year, I'm sure I'll continue that because it was just, I would just rather get it somewhere else. There are certain things that frankly, they're the ones. They kind of got them, they have it going on. They know what they're doing. So We got a bunch of stuff on Amazon because it was Amazon and I couldn't see it beforehand. And you never know what you're gonna get. I ended up ordering these plates, which I'm gonna show you right now. They were plastic. It's my fault because the title had 97 words. All I saw was ceramic, and it wasn't ceramic. It was ceramic like blankety blank blank, which means plastic. They're plastic. They cost $26 for 8, and I had to do that twice, so $52 for plastic plates. Please see yourself out. GTFO. But anyway, I'm gonna set it up, and if I end up hating it, maybe, you know what? I don't have to pick the kids up from school today, which is great because they don't have any after school activities, so they'll take the bus home. Maybe I can run out to a store like World Market, Home Goods. I'm trying real hard to stay out of Anthropologie because the Anthropologie Valentine's Day stuff, I have to sit down when I think about it because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, but it's stupidly expensive. Cannot bring myself to spend that much money on plating for like 16 people, basically. I cannot. That's too much money. So I didn't add it up, but this is how much it would cost if I bought all the stuff that I wanted from Anthropologie for 16 people. Whatever this number is, I'm sure it's big as hell. So yeah, let's go ahead and set up what we're gonna set up from Amazon. And I think this will be good for me to do. I'm making sure my playlist doesn't have any cuss words in it. So I have to listen to some of it. I know this one cuss. Turns out. Okay, time to use your imagination. I think. Devastating. We just had another person that can't come. Sister-in-law, she lives across the street, and her daughter, which I was really hoping she could come because her daughter is like the exact same age as my daughter and the same age as my sister's daughter. Basically all the girls are the same age, so. Anyway, all right, well, it is what it is. So far, this is what I have going on. Envision that the napkins have been washed and that the tablecloths have been steamed. I am gonna steam them. That does make a difference. So Nala painted these because the ones that you can get with little hearts on them already are so expensive, and these were like a fraction of the price, and you get a billion of them. And so she just painted a bunch of little hearts onto the candlesticks, and I thought that was cute, whatever. And then we bought these little candlestick holders, and my intention was to go ahead and add a bow to them. Obviously, I just tied a few bows to get the vibe here. I also got these little vases, right, where you only have to put a couple of flowers in there because I didn't want to spend a ton of money on florals, and I still wanted the flowers to have like an impact. I was like, oh, maybe I should just put the ribbons on the vases, and then you have to envision that these are going to have a few pretty stems coming out, right? So a couple of flowers in here, and I have like 12 of them or something. They'll be across the whole table along with the candlestick. Bought these Corelle plates. So these are glass plates, and I bought how many? 16, I think. I bought 2 boxes. Those were kind of expensive, but they're real plates. So that's okay because they are completely, like, I wanted ruffled plates. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was really struggling to find the amount that I needed. And I was like, these are way more versatile. I was like, oh, but wouldn't it be cute to have like a little plate on the inside? It's not like this is a seated dinner or anything, but it would still be nice to have a little place setting for people. So they can like go and get some food, sit down with their food. And then maybe if they had like a sweet thing or a savory thing, they wanted to keep it separate, they could put it on the little plate. So then they could have their little plate on the side, right? So these, girl, these are plastic. They had the nerve to charge $26 for 8 of these. Look how little they are too. $26? It just feels like a lot for some little janky Happy Meal plates. Like, I think they look cute, and if you can, again, use your imagination, I have custom like conversation heart cookies, and those are gonna go in the center of this. I don't know what to do with the napkin. It's not as long as I thought it was gonna be. I bought, I don't know how many of these, enough for everybody. And the lie detector test determined that was a lie. So I was like, do I put it underneath the plate? Do I like make this the little focal point? You can tie it into like a little bow like this, and then you can sit it on the side. The only thing is it doesn't really go, like that would have made more sense if I had made these red instead of pink. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I think it's coming together. I think I like how it's gonna look. Hard to say when you have to use your imagination for so many things. That's okay. I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look good. And I'm so sad they can't come. Darn it. And now I have all these custom cookies for people that can't come, which is funny because I'm gonna have to like give it to them, you know. I don't have to give it to them, but like obviously I will. Right. We are at Costco today because word on the street is they have those heart-shaped macarons here, and we're gonna see what else they have. We're still, what, Today is the 30th, so we're still 9 days out. So I can't get too excited with what I buy, but we're gonna see what they have. They've been secured. I got 2, just in case. I might as well taste them first, you know? And then I got a big box of these. They actually sell heart-shaped ones at Target, the smaller ones, but I can't remember how they taste. I'm gonna buy this and we'll try them. And then, you know, maybe I'll do a mix of circles and hearts. Hi, love bugs. I beg of you to help me understand why they would package the glasses the way that they did. Let me show you a good way to package glasses. You see all the brown? It's surrounded each individual glass, okay? Cushy, they're rolled up. Perfect. Perfect. Let me show you what the numbskull that packed a giant box did. For one, in here, I can't even pick it up because there's glass all over the top of it. The only thing separating 6 glasses, you're looking at it, babe. Obviously shattered. Duh. And then over here, once again, we're just tossing them in together on top there. You'll notice beneath that, they're wrapped. Why? You know what? And let me take a picture because you're obviously going to give me my money back, but I also need freaking glasses. Idiots. Just absolute idiots. Here's the thing. I might have enough. I wanted the amount that I wanted because I want to be able to use these in the future, and I don't want to have like, oh, I have almost enough for everybody. Like, I want to have enough, period, so that I don't have to like rebuy glasses. I thought these were really pretty for what they were. I'm gonna do like regular glass, champagne flutes or wine glasses, I haven't decided, but so that those can be a little bit more universal and I can use them at whatever time, not just when I need things that are like pink and red. But I thought for like the water glasses, because I'll probably do an infused water, or like even like a juice or something, although I think I'm gonna do an infused water because I think we'll be glad to have water. I thought these would be really cute for that, right? I got enough for everybody, or did I? I don't know, because I don't know what else is in here. This one seemed to come out unscathed. So currently I think we have 12. We have 12. This is just full of glass. Like, why would you package it like this? Don't they have like people who think for them? Like a machine who can tell them, you know? This is how to do things in a smart way. The other side wasn't even closed. That's crazy. Oh gosh, there's glass all over this side too. Oh no. Like this seems fair, you know? I'm not asking for like everything in the world to protect it. I get it. It's a $5 cup. You don't care. But is it too much to ask for this? I can't imagine it is. Golly, please don't be broken. I mean, I'm not sure why we need that inside the glass. That's a weird place to put a sticker. She survived. So 14. I ordered 16. Wait. This might only be 12. Fingers crossed the glasses or the plates don't end up broken because I did end up ordering plates and as soon as, jump scare. And of course I don't have any damn socks on and there's glass all over. Oh my gosh, I'm wiping it up with my hand. What a freaking idiot. Let me show you what they sent though with that. Thankfully, survived the trip and it was this and it was on sale because I want to say it was originally like 15. It's a really nice like cake pan, display dish, cake display, like a display dish. And I have some, but I did want one thing that was like very pink, red themed. So I got this and they had plates that matched this. And that's what I originally wanted, but I just waited too long to get them. So I couldn't, but it can still be really cute if I do get that heart cake. It doesn't end up fitting on here because it does have this inset part, which not loving for a cake. I might just do the macarons on here, those little heart-shaped ones, because obviously that would be really cute too. It has height. I want to give it more height. I want it to be like a focal point. We'll see what ends up happening with this, but at least it made it and it was on sale. I also got these little cocktail napkins from Target and these were only $3 each and they come in different colors. I thought these would be cute just like with your drinks and stuff because you guys saw I have folded napkins. But I also got these and these were from Not only did I almost drop it, I almost dropped it onto a glass. These were from Amazon, actually. It's a little set. I do think that Target had these too, but I want to say they were $3 each. They were slightly bigger. That's too much money. So I got a pack of 6 of them. They're really cute, perfect little tiny dishes. These will be really good for a charcuterie board, or like if I'm doing a drink station, I want to have like maybe a little sprinkle situation. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm really disappointed at the way they package those glasses. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna hop online right now though to rectify the situation because we only have 1 week. It's officially 1 week from today and it's crunch time, baby. We gotta solidify the menu still. We have to recipe test before that, drink test before that, and then obviously like get the food and all of that. And then I have to pick out my outfit. So we're going to the city today. Maybe I'll see something cute out there and I'll be able to use it, but I'm gonna go get ready for that. Okay. Hello, my little love bug. Unfortunately, I do think you saw me with this exact same outfit on like a day or 2 ago. Listen, all I did was put on my makeup with it, okay? Yesterday we went to a summer house, Santa Monica. in Chicago. And so I changed after I put myself together. Yada, yada, yada. You don't care. Here we go. This morning is February 2nd. So our party is on the 8th, and that's Saturday. So this is our like crunch time week. My whole purpose in doing this was, well, not my whole purpose. There were a few different reasons. One, I won't share because it's a very personal thing. However, just know that it's community, people, folk needed to be brought together. That's what I'm going to say. So this was like bringing certain people together because we needed to be brought together. So that was my main reason. However, I was like, oh, content, baby, I can do that. So this is content week because as a creator, it can be really hard to get actual content of an event, and it's easier just because like if you're actually hosting it, it's really hard to host and film. They're two very separate things. It's very hard to like get good content in the moment. So I am trying to do things leading up to it. So this is content week for me. And then the weekend, like as soon as it's done, we'll be editing and posting. We need to, one, recipe plan this week, a recipe test rather. And two, we have to like pick the stuff up that we actually need. Things I'm gonna be making, and let me show you my Notion. So let's hop into that. Record my screen for you guys. Did have a change in who's coming. I told you guys my sister-in-law and her daughter won't be able to make it. I have two sister-in-laws with their kids not coming. One's out of town, one's busy. And then I have a cousin who got a day off. So she is now gonna be coming. So 4 of my cousins are coming. Okay, so I have a Notion. I'm not super good at Notion yet. However, I'm gonna show it to you guys. I don't want the fact that I'm not good at it, like that I haven't figured it out, that I don't do everything right. I don't want that to like deter me from actually using it. So I'm just going to become, throughout the year, I'm going to become a Notion girly. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically like it's a website. It's free. You can do it for free. And it's just like kind of a place where it's for everything. I mean, I just started a board for the quinceañera. The only thing it has on it right now, which I'm probably blurring out, is the place and the time, the day. And it has all of these other areas though, where you can like click on food and drinks, and then you can like put down everything you're going to be having or the vendors. Same thing with like the schedule of events. You can do like all of this, and with the guest list, like these are fake people. But you can put all this information in there and it's perfect. So that's someone else's template, and I'm going to use templates at some point. But for now, for whatever reason, I have this party inside of my short form ideas. I have a Galentine's Day party. I have my guest list, my food, my drink, and then the stuff I needed like for the keychain making, which I already have that stuff. But the food and the drink, this is what I've been working on. So the coquette cake, we're going to go order that today, plus the cake stand. I have the cake stand. PU means pick up. That means something I have to pick up. The fruit tray, DB. You see the DB in the front of that? That means day before. And where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it on a platter. Like, could this be a better list? Absolutely, but it was just me jotting things down, basically. And these are some of the things I'm going to get. We're going to do pineapples so I can cut them into heart shapes. We're going to do kiwis, berries, yada, yada, yada. And then charcuterie. DO means day of. And I need a heart-shaped board for that. I'm on the fence about the charcuterie because charcuterie is expensive. I know it's like my thing, and it's always really cute when you put it together, and a little heart-shaped one would really just go hard. But it's like, as you listen, you're going to see we're going to have a lot of other food. Croissant waffles, that's day of with icing and berries. So that's what I'm going to go pick up today. I'm going to get the frozen croissants from Trader Joe's, and we're going to try this recipe sort of thing I saw online. And yeah, we'll see. So that involves the Trader Joe's mini croissants and berries. And then the mini pancakes, you guys saw me buy those. That's going to go on a platter. And for that, I just want Nutella spread, pineapple, or powdered sugar and sprinkles. Again, day of. PU, pick up. I'm thinking about doing a bagel tray from Jake's Bagels. If you're from the area, you know Jake's Bagels. Jake's Bagels is like Jake's Bagels. And they do a bagel tray. It's not cute or anything. It's just a bunch of bagels sliced up, and you get 3 different kinds of their cream cheese. And Jake's Bagels is just fire. However, do I need a bagel tray? I don't know. However, if I do, I need to go ahead and order that, and that would be a pickup. Mini quiches. Oh, I totally forgot. Perfect. Lewis is going to go with me, so I'm just like waiting for him to be ready, and then we're going to head out. So in the meantime, I'm going to find a mini quiche recipe because I thought that would be a really good way to incorporate egg without just making eggs, because I don't know how those are going to, you know? And we have a vegan, and we have 2 people that are like seriously allergic to lactose. But not even lactose. I think it's the other thing in milk. Like, because they can't have things that are lactose free. Like, that will still ruin them. So I'm trying to keep in mind some different options for people. So quiches would work, not for the vegan, but it would work for the lactose Would it? I don't even know. Strawberries or cherries dipped in chocolate. I could do that the day before. I haven't decided if I want to do it though. A day of sausage baking, that's going to go, or sausage and bacon, that'll go in the chafing dish. Our hash browns potatoes, that would go in a chafing dish, day of. And then I got the little, I'm ordering the little dessert cups and stuff, you know, the ones where you like see a bunch of like little, oh, look at that little cutie pie thing. And it's like in a little tiny like clear cup. I got some of those. So I want to do mini banana puddings, the magnolia ones I told you guys about. I want to do mini yogurt parfaits with maybe just granola. No, granola and berries. That would be cute. Little fresas con crema. This is a lot of dairy based stuff, right? So I'm like trying to level this out a little bit. And then heart macarons. I spelled that wrong. And those would go onto a platter. And then for drinks, I think we're going to do a strawberry lime mint water, just an infused water. And then I think we're going to do, well, for sure, we're going to do the Martinelli sparkling ciders, which I think I showed you guys. And then I think we're going to just have like sparkling wine or champagne with the cotton candy. And then I also want to do one with olipop and grenadine and cherries, which are essentially a Shirley Temple. So like a mini olipop. And I just thought like that could be a cute moment for the girls, like the younger, you know, the underage girls. I thought that could be cute. So that's what I have as far as food and drink goes. We're gonna test some of that out, and then I have my guest list. So these are just the people that are coming right now. Okay, and then here's my current shopping. Like here's my current cart. I already made one big Amazon order. Okay, ignore the glasses. Those are for Nala. I saw this really cute tray. It was $33, but I like how it kind of stacks back down, like you can take it apart and it just like lays flat. And that, I don't know, we'll see, right? And then these are the little cups I told you guys I was gonna get. And then I'm just gonna do a set of 12 long stemmed like champagne flutes, these takeout containers, because one thing's for certain, I don't want to be stuck with all this stuff. So I'm thinking about designing like a little label for, well, I'm not even thinking about it. Let me just show it to you guys. The other day I was on Canva and I saw like this little design, right? And I was like, well, what if I made my own little cafe design? And so I made Sugar Ray Cafe, and it's like a coffee cup with like a little cat, and it says established 2025. And I was like, what if I print this with my Cricut onto like stickers, and then I take those stickers and I stick them on these little boxes, like on the lid. And that way at the end of our brunch, because for sure there's gonna be food left, we can just like package some of it up and they can take it home, and it can kind of feel like, you know, you're helping me out because girl, I don't need no bagel tray, and I'm helping you out because I'm letting you like have this cute little, you know, take it home, feed the boys that are at the house kind of thing. So what do you think? I don't know. I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if it's like too, am I overdoing it? And then we have these little heart-shaped cutting things because I actually don't have any, shockingly. I looked all over the house. I have none. So that was weird. But I also want to do obviously coffee because it's a brunch. But I'm thinking literally I'll just make it like a latte, like on a person by person basis. Like, did you want a latte? What flavor did you want? What kind of milk do you want? I got you. You know what I mean? Did you want an Americano? Did you want an iced coffee? Like, I just have the stuff in the house. So also with the iced coffee and with the latte, I was like, what if I have like a to-go coffee cup like this? Because I was literally about to leave. So I put it in a to-go cup so I could take it and like head out to the stores. And I was like, what if I had like a plain one and then I put my little logo on the front? Like, how cute would that be? And then like if in the future I do like little coffee shop type stuff, like this is me cosplaying as a coffee shop owner because low-key kind of like, you know, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's always been like a thing for me to like have my own little shop and little bakery and coffee place and little bookstore. So, you know how girls do. So I was like, wouldn't that be so cute? And then for the iced coffee, I could put the little label on the iced coffee. Is it too much? I don't know. I wish you guys could talk to me in real time, but I'll let you know. Apparently the pie crust has to defrost, and even though it was literally in the car for like 2 hours, it's not even close, and it all broke apart, and that's making me sad because I was all ready to do the quiches, but instead we're pivoting. We're gonna do the little mini croissants. So this is our waffle maker. So you just put the croissant in there, and it is thawed basically. So these aren't frozen. Oh no, I flipped it over. They're not frozen. The girl on the video that I watched, she had a mini croissant or a mini waffle maker.
We do have a mini waffle.
I don't know where it is. Do you know where it is? Right, it's not up there. I know where you're looking for that. Anyway, we're gonna see how these come out, because if they come out well, right, it's these, the little 8-pack, 8 mini croissants. Stop, you almost made me drop my croissant. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I bought 2 more boxes of those, so I was like pretty much banking on this working.
Taylor Swift.
Today's a Grammys day.
Today's a Grammys day.
She's gonna go put on her clown makeup.
When you guys are watching this, you'll know if Rev TV was announced or not.
Not me not recording this whole time. This is how they're looking. I think they work better if you squish them down a little bit first. because these are the ones I'm doing right now, which did get squished, and I feel like they have a better overall kind of shape. They take a few minutes. No big deal though. And then over here, I made a cream, which is just heavy whipping cream with powdered sugar and some vanilla. And I didn't like have any rhyme or reason, which is not very helpful for recipe testing. But as you can see, it's pretty like stable, you know, like it doesn't look like it's gonna run everywhere. So I'm gonna put this in a bag and pipe it onto them once they're not hot anymore. Some I'm gonna have just powdered sugar, some with the cream, and then some berries on it. Cause it's good by itself, but we want it to be like really amazing. And then obviously I want them to look cute, but this is just for tasting purposes. I'm working on the quiche stuff, and then I just threw some stuff in the air fryer to see like what I would need to cook it at. I overcooked the sausages, so those need to cook less than the hash browns, but the hash browns look perfect. So sausages is probably 10 minutes, and then the hash browns are probably like 14 minutes. Jay's gonna eat that. This is gonna be dinner, I guess, or whatever. And this is finally defrosted, so as soon as I clean up, I'm gonna roll that back into a circle and then cut the little quiche sizes out of it. Once again, I was not recording, so sorry guys. I just put the cream on those ones. These just came out, plus I don't want them all to have cream. Oh, they are still kind of melting, and I guess probably because this one was probably still warm. So that's my bad. Obviously let them cool entirely before you do something silly like put cream on something warm. They look good. Nala, you wanna eat one? Tell me what you think. I also have a mic, so enjoy. We're gonna clip it onto her hair.
Yay! What's up, guys? It's taste testing with Nala. So the croissant tastes like a croissant. Cream's the best part of this, I think. It's pretty fire.
Is it good?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to try it.
I'm just not the biggest fan of croissants.
This is really good.
If you liked croissants, you would really like this. I don't really like croissants.
Another reason that I'm making a lot of things beforehand is one, obviously, yes, to taste and make sure everything, you know, is good. It's a good recipe or whatever it may be, but also because I need to get a vibe for how long it's gonna take me. I'm not gonna lie to you, filling these little quiche pans took me longer than I thought it was going to. Was I distracted? Perhaps mildly. Typically when I host, and I don't know if this would be helpful to any of you guys, but when I host, I lock in, I put headphones in, and I play like a book or music or whatever, but usually a book. And it really lets me like super duper focus. That's basically all I wanted to say. I will say that one pie crust could have filled all of these had I like spread it out a little bit better, but we pretty much have them all filled. And I'm realizing now that this is taking me so long. So that means that on Friday, which is the day before, because I'm definitely gonna make these day of, on Friday, I'm gonna go ahead and chop everything and probably just mix it. Like if I'm doing one that's ham and Swiss, I'm just gonna cut the ham and the Swiss and just throw it together into a container. And I know that I need to chop these a little smaller because these are like deceptively teeny tiny. And we're gonna test and see how long it takes to actually bake these. So just something to keep in mind. If you're doing an event and you are doing new recipes, things that you're not super familiar with, definitely give yourself a day to practice and make sure that one, you are setting aside enough time, which I basically never am, and two, you actually like the recipes that you're creating. All right, while our little quiches bake, I think we're gonna go ahead and try a couple of the drinks. I'm gonna do the little Shirley Temple, but it's with Olipop, and so we're gonna try that, and Nala can drink that. And then I'm gonna do a tiny bit of champagne with the cotton candy, just to make sure it's not too weird, you know? We're gonna do the pink cotton candy, but just for the sake of saving it, although I definitely did not need the Sam's Club one. And then I went to Target and they sell strawberry and cherry cotton candy in this size, and I could have just got 1 or 2 of those, but no, I had to go over the top, and yeah. I'm gonna make you a Shirley Temple. Which one do I do first though? I kind of forget. See, and I'm debating, should we rim it?
Ooh, actually no.
We get a little bit of frosting.
It's pink. I thought it was gonna be white.
Oh, no, it's the Valentine's Day one. And then these are not the sprinkles we would use because obviously we're dipping into them right now. We have some other ones that I got at Trader Joe's, but this is gonna give the effect just so we have the general vibe. The girls can do this, and Nala is gonna be in charge of some stuff, kind of like helping host, essentially. Like she can help host with the younger girls. Yes, we have to do that. Okay, we also have to practice the lip balm thing. Okay, so it would be a glass, not this glass. You guys already saw the glasses. Ice, and then we're gonna do the lemon lime Olipops, or we'll do, I can't remember, is it this first and then grenadine? Or is the grenadine gonna mix in it because I just did it this way? Are you sure? Because I think it's more dense, so I think it goes to the bottom.
But look, it like goes from the bottom to the top.
That's still pretty cute though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hold on, and then we're gonna drop a cherry in. We also have a cherry recipe we need to test, which I totally forgot about until I just saw these cherries. We may or may not get to it. And I have little stirrers, so it'll, you know, we just drop a cherry or 2 in there. Is that like a fun time with the frosting, or is it like weird and unnecessary? Okay.
Because then you get to eat the frosting and they don't mix together.
Okay, so she said you get to eat the frosting and they don't mix together. I forgot I'm wearing a mic, sorry guys. Perfect, then the Shirley Temples are done. So that just means that I have to get more little Ollipops, and one is probably gonna equate to literally one little thing, and that's perfect. Thanks for being our taste tester. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this sparkling wine. I really don't drink, so this is outside of my norm. I don't even know how to open this if I'm being so for real right now. Oh, is this just a twist off? That'd be great. Yeah, I think it is. Okay.
The wine cabinet in our house is just for show.
Oh my gosh, the liquor cabinet at our house.
The cabinet and the bar downstairs.
Oh my gosh, it's all for show. It's not for show, it's for guests. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little bit, and it does dissolve it, and then it changes the color, but of course we're gonna do pink.
Wait, that's so coquette.
So you guys can do this with your apple juice.
Yes.
So you'll have that drink, we'll have the infused water, and then they'll also have a sparkling apple juice if they want that. It's all very
This
cute.
is gonna be so cutie, guys. I'm
So
hyped.
excited. It's actually Nella's baby because
It is, because I've done
she's
this
gonna
before.
ringlead it. That was kind of fire. Okay. So I'm making sure to do all of these little tedious tasks beforehand because obviously like on Saturday I only have so many hours that morning, and I just want to make sure like things like this, like tying bows on stuff, it's gonna make an impact in the decor. It's relatively cheap, like, you know, to just tie a ribbon on a bunch of stuff to kind of make it a little more festive, and it's easy. So that's what I'm doing. I could have bought the ribbons pre-ribbon. I could have bought the bows like already as bows with little ties on them, but I liked the idea of using the just the ribbon. I didn't want to have like plastic stuff. These, which are our little bud vases, so they're just really teeny tiny, and I'm just going to use these as decor, probably around the food and around the table. Yeah, I'm gonna get all of this type of stuff done, and I think I need to put the stickers on some of the to-go cups. Like I'm gonna do some iced coffee cups. So probably just like 10, because I mean, I'm sure everyone's not gonna have iced coffee. We're gonna have various drinks available, but if anybody does wanna make an iced coffee, I'm gonna put my little sticker on the cup. I don't know why I was struggling there. For now, I'm just storing all of this stuff back in the exact boxes that they came in. In fact, when I'm done, I'll probably store them in those boxes because they're perfect. I don't need 1,000 little bud vases hanging around everywhere. Yeah, I do kind of think I should have got these just in white because that would have been a little more like universal, you know? I could have used it for different stuff, but it's fine. You live and you learn. I do love little bud vases though, because then you can take, you know, a bouquet of flowers and you can have flowers all over, and you didn't need to buy 6, 7 different freaking bunches of flowers, you know? That's another thing. Tomorrow I need to pick up the flowers, or today. I guess if I saw some pretty flowers today, I could probably pick some up. More than likely I'm gonna get them from Sam's Club because they have really good price on their florals normally. So when it comes to hosting, definitely get as much done beforehand as you possibly can. Like tomorrow I'll be doing a lot of prep, because just the more you can prep, the better it's gonna be. I had a dream about this thing last night, like it was stressing me out, and I'm like, what am I stressed out for? Like, it's fine. This is not like, I mean, I'm gonna have people over at my house, and obviously I've invested money into it. Really, I think what's stressing me out is not actually hosting for people, it's being able to get the content I wanna get. And it's the job portion of it that's stressing me out. As far as hosting goes, I actually thoroughly enjoy it. And I think if you're thoughtful with your guest list and your food choices, your beverage choices, your decor, like it can be really fun. Was that more than I needed? Personally, I really enjoy it. I like to see other people having fun and, being appreciative of these little things. Especially women, they tend to appreciate like the little things, obviously, more than like men do. And I just mean like when hosting things that involve all of my brothers, if you guys didn't know, I have 4 brothers, they don't, you know, they're not like, oh, Sarah, look at this lovely little, they don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, they appreciate the food though. So there's that. I'm also gonna be putting the final touches on my playlist probably tonight. Like, that's like mindless stuff that I can do when I'm just sitting on the couch. But I have been trying to purposefully throughout the week listen, and as I'm hearing a song that I'm like, oh, this would be great for the party, I'm adding it to my Galentine's Day playlist, which was someone else's playlist that I'm just editing. And I already found something to put on the TV that will set the mood, very cutesy, coquette, like Valentine's Day ambiance. So we're gonna go ahead and be playing that. So that's not just a big black square back there, or rectangle, and it's actually gonna, you know, be part of our decor. Love it. That's the last one. I'm gonna pack these away and put them back in the office and move on to whatever my next task is. Are 2 days out from party time. That means I get to put on my cute nails. Is this guy gonna stop here? No, he's stopping at my brother's house. Jelly. I did receive the glass plates from Target. However, I had 2 separate orders, and the one that I ordered first never showed. I have 9 of them, which is not gonna do me any good. And I don't know, maybe a miracle will happen. It'll show up in the next 2 days. It was supposed to be here a week ago. What are you gonna do? Not a week ago, sorry. It was supposed to be here a few days ago. But anyway, today, since we're 2 days out, I'm gonna go ahead and do some of the things that would otherwise kind of get away from me, because tomorrow we have a little bit of running around to do and getting like the cake, the cookies, etc. What we're gonna do is start making the big ice cubes. I've been making the little ones, and I bought the little flowers today. I was trying to find some little tiny flowers that I could stick inside of it. Just some big ice cubes for the big bucket where we're going to be keeping some of the drink. And then I want to also wash all of the glasses, wash all of the champagne flutes. I'll show you which ones I ended up picking out, and wash all of the plates and just wash everything. I ended up getting 2 sets of 12 because, I don't know, our little girls are not little girls. Like, they're old enough to know how to drink out of a champagne glass, you know what I mean? So I went ahead and got them for them too. And I'm gonna cover them all in bows, and I think visually it's gonna be almost like decor. So I'm into that. And then I'll just keep them. So I'm gonna keep the packaging on these, because when we're done, I'm gonna wash them and put them back. This is what they look like. I'm not mad at it. I want to say that each case of 12, they're not too fragile. Like, you know, sometimes the stems are super fragile, and those ones look incredible, and I have some, but they're so fragile that they cannot handle just a mass of people using them and moving parts and this and that and getting tipped over. Like, they can't handle it. So this was a little better as far as like actually having people around and, you know, whatever. I can afford to lose them. Let's put it that way. I believe a 12 pack was, I'll put it on screen, but in my head it was 30 bucks, roughly 32, maybe something like that. Really not bad for 12 glasses. We're looking at, again, about $3, less than $3 each, which not bad. You know, I knew this party was going to be an investment, but I'm already thinking of like doing a Mother's Day brunch, and so much of this could be reused for a Mother's Day brunch because it's so cutesy, and I just, you know, you're living, you're laughing, you're loving. Even the heart-shaped plates, I mean, I could use that on top of platters, and that could be really cute. These glasses absolutely could be reused. The obvious flutes, and of course these plain white plates, which I think I have 16 or 18 or something. These are gonna go ahead and go into the dishwasher as well. And I'm just gonna give them a good wash. These are just gonna be like my basic Betty bottom plate that I pretty much always use. And they are sold like, you know, forever kind of thing. So like if they do break, or if I need more for something else and I plan on having, you know, 20 plus people, I can just go ahead and get another box and add to it. That's what I used to do from Pier 1. However, Pier 1 went out of business. That one hurt. That one hurt. If any of you guys loved Pier 1, I feel for you, okay? Because when they went out of business, I was like, no. And now as we break things, all my stuff's from Pier 1. So we just keep breaking and losing and breaking and losing, and finally I'm just gonna have to replace them all, but not yet. For now, Pier 1 lives on right here and right there. Here is our little ice tray, and I only have one because I didn't want to buy a bunch. It's not super deep, so I made sure to get flowers that were not gigantic. So these are the ones I grabbed this morning. I don't need to use a ton of them. I think really making 6 of them is probably enough. 12 would be amazing, but 6 is probably enough. I'm just gonna cut the ones that are most open, and then I'll keep the other ones and just let them bloom. But yeah, we'll just pop it off, stick it in here, let it freeze, and then that'll be a cute little ice cube tray thing. Speaking of which, we have been doing ice cubes for a few days now because I knew it was gonna take me a few days, and anyway. I have them right here in this bag, and it's just a bunch of ice cubes. I gotta wash my hands before I pop them out, but they're just these heart-shaped ice cubes. And they have these little words on the back. But I'm gonna stick these inside of our little ice thing, like for drinks. I'm gonna put it inside of the little bucket with the lid, with the tongs, you know, and you can like pick out a few pieces of ice for your drink. But let me wash my hands, and then we're gonna get started with just getting all of the stickers off of everything, and whatever can go into the dishwasher, I'm just gonna throw in the dishwasher and do a quick steam clean on them. And then we need to run to Target today because I have some things to get from our grocery list still. This morning I did go to the store, and I'll show you what my grocery list looked like before I walked in. So it was pretty solid list, and I went to Jewel, and Jewel has terrible prices, so I try not to buy too much there, but they are everywhere. I don't hate Jewel, I just hate to buy stuff that's not on sale there. And then this is what it looked like when I was done at Jewel. So I still have stuff on the list. There were some things I couldn't get, but I think Target will knock out quite a bit of this, and then the rest I'll just do at Sam's Club tomorrow. After class, I'll like run to Sam's because it's a lot closer than Costco. All right, look, I put the tables up here. It's Friday, and I tried to, why does it look like that? I tried to steam them, but girl, I got tired. And then I found out after I had washed these napkins yesterday, I realized I only washed 8 napkins. And I was like, oh, you silly girl, go get the other 8. Oh, you silly, silly girl. You only ordered 8. So I need 10, 6, 8, 6 more. And I don't have them. And those plates never came. So some are gonna have the red plate, some are gonna have the stupid ugly pink plate. And then I'm gonna have these glasses that I'm actually just gonna like fill them with water so that each person can just have a glass of water already sitting at their seat. And later today, we're gonna go pick up the cookies from a girl in Aurora that I hired to do it. So she's making all those, and we just picked up the cake, 25 bucks. I'm gonna add some bows and stuff to it because I thought that would look really cute. And then this is gonna just be stored outside. I have those 2 refrigerators outside that are empty in the winter because if you leave anything in it in, you know, freezing cold temps outside, everything will explode. But now that I'm back home, well, one, I woke up to a little issue I didn't anticipate, and that was my ice machine broke. Like, actually, you guys know I'm always joking about how it's broke. It's not really a joke. Like, it literally does stop working on a regular basis, but now it's like broken because the other day when I was cleaning it, because it needs to be pampered every 2.5 business days, I tilted it and I got water into the back of it. And I had a feeling it wasn't gonna survive that. And it didn't. It did for like a week. But now it literally, the power just cuts every time. It cuts. And I don't wanna keep playing with it and potentially end up like starting a fire. So it's donezo, and I have a replacement, but I have to pick it up, and then I have to like go through the whole process. It's gonna take a few hours to like get it up and running, but we have that little added fun thing that was not anticipated. It's all good. What I am gonna do now, because I can't pick the cookies up for a few hours, I might decorate a little bit, but I'm also gonna start on the sweets. I did my nails. The glue is still dried up on the side, so don't look too closely. Just know that like post shower, post all that, the glue will be gone. And aren't they cute though? Like, Glamnetic really popped off with these ones. They are so cute. I don't know if you can really see them. I can't tell if it's in focus. I apologize. But let's go to the list because we have some things to do today. We've done things, obviously. I went to Pilates. I did all that, whatever. And obviously, I set the table out. Whoa, I almost was through my phone. I have 6 chairs in the basement, and I'm not gonna go down there and get those. The kids can bring those up when they get home later, so we'll do that. And then I do have a ton of decor, but part of me kind of wants to maybe actually send it back and instead just really go with this red bow situation I have going on. I kind of am loving the look of it. Pink, the baby pink, the white, and the red. And I can put red bows on the cake. And I bought red bows, and I think I might just cover the cabinets in red bows. And then maybe just go with that and just send some of that other stuff back. Like, cause I feel like that's kind of a vibe on its own. And then maybe just get some bigger ribbon and do bigger red bows on the walls. Like, ooh, is that what I want to do? I don't know. So we have to figure that out. But I do know that I have a list on Notion of everything needed to get done today. So I had yesterday's stuff, which was take off the labels, make the bows for the candles, wash the napkins, steam tablecloths, start making ice cubes. All that is, I gotta check on those ice cubes. Make stickers for the cups and to-go packs, did that. Pick up the cake today, done. Pick up the cookies, that's not for 3 more hours. Make the banana puddings, I can do that. Well, I can make the pudding first. That takes a few hours, and then I am just gonna go ahead and pre-fill them because I'm gonna make the little treat cups, you know. Prep the quiche ingredients, I can definitely do that. That's just a bunch of chopping. Prep the fresas con crema, which I can actually just make the fresas con crema, and I can actually put them into the little containers. And again, those can just go outside into that fridge. Put the croissants in the fridge to defrost, pie crust in the fridge to defrost, macarons in the fridge to defrost. Chop all the fruit. Not only can I chop the fruit and wash it, obviously, I can probably just plate the fruit and then set up the tables and chairs, set up the food trays. Those I have to get down and I have to bring up from the basement and then decorate the bathroom and add scents. I already decorated the bathroom. So, period. It's like we need to wash these hands and I don't know. I'm gonna start with the banana pudding because the pudding has to set. Let me get the book. Wait, I think it's over here. I don't know where my book is. It has been found. All right, banana pudding. Okay, well, if you wanna hide the recipe, just say so. There she is. Okay, 1 can of sweet. I don't know if I have 2 cans of sweet condensed milk and I need 1 for the other thing. Eek. All right, I'm gonna make this. Sorry, I don't have my mic on, but I am doing the last little bit of the heart-shaped ice. We did some grenadine ones. They didn't freeze. I'm sure some of you knew they weren't going to. Maybe if I had mixed them with water, they would have frozen, but they didn't. But I'm officially done with those. I think this is plenty, and I picked up the ice machine, so I'll just switch them out, get that started. I'm gonna put this back in the freezer now. 3 days worth of making ice. Now these I made yesterday, and they don't look like much from where you're standing, but I'm only doing 6 of them. Oh, look, they're like, the flower's like leaking colors. I'm only doing 12 of them because they're gonna be in a bucket with the different, probably with the sparkling apple ciders and maybe like 1 or 2 champagnes. I don't know. We don't need the whole thing to be like decorative ice cubes. I just wanted to have a few to kind of put in there to bring a little color into it. I thought it'd be a nice touch, so I just threw some carnations in there. My hands are freaking freezing. It's freezing outside. Playing with ice, also freezing. You know, are they perfect? No, but they'll do. They still look cute, like even though they're not perfect, even though, you know, the flower's kind of off to one side or sticking out. See, this one came out sick. Does it come across on camera or no? Because it's literally so cute. Sacrifice you guys for short form content. So if you end up seeing short form versions of things that I'm doing, just know it's because I really got to get some short form content. However, I don't talk to those people on Instagram and stuff. I'm thinking that 1 thing of strawberries is actually going to be enough for all of the cups. I could be wrong, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is wash these, dice them up nice and small, put them into probably a bowl, put a little bit of sugar on them, just a little bit. And then we're gonna separate them into all of our little cups. And at that point, for sure, hopefully that doesn't take more than like 20, 30 minutes. Then we're gonna pour our cream mixture, which I like this one so much better. I made it the other day and I didn't like it quite as much because I went with evaporated milk and sour cream. But with this one, I did sweetened condensed milk, the media crema instead of the evaporated milk. And then I did half cream cheese, half sour cream, and then just vanilla and a little pinch of salt. This one tastes like what I was going for. So the fresas con crema that I normally like, I'm venturing to say here that they probably have cream cheese in them. And I didn't want to go all cream cheese because then it's like hella rich and decadent. It's like eating a cheesecake, and that can be a little much. But yeah, we'll chop, wash, do all that, put them into little containers. Which containers? I don't know yet. We're gonna find out together because I ordered a pack of however many, and they're like different shapes and sizes. We need one for yogurt parfaits, one for the banana puddings, and then one for fresas con crema, and then we'll have one more if I can come up with something maybe like savory. I don't know, but for sure we have 3 different like little container things. And I cannot find my like risers for the food. You know, like the plastic things that you like sit things on. I can't find it, girl. I can't find it. I hope I find it later. I thought they were in the basement and they weren't down there. Now I don't know where they are, and that was like kind of a big deal because that's what I'm gonna put everything on. Wish me luck. Hopefully we find them.
Makes her feel very far away and then put on her clean dress and game.
I assume Andrea is coming. I don't know.
Okay, well, here's my... Brianna should, like, sit by the adults probably, right?
So I think Brianna should be the transition point.
Okay, so here's my thing. Let me lay the cookies out where I can lay the adults, because otherwise I'm going to forget.
Like this, but those ones are red and pink and they have their name on it. These ones just say like, cute, bestie, love, cutie. I know, because it's hard to fit. It's like put all the kids together, but put the older kids together, but keep the kids that maybe don't want. Oh, for the quinceañera?
Okay, so
We'll have practice from grandmas.
Blanca, Lorena, Aunt Amy, Elizabeth.
Wait. Yes.
You, Aunt Sandra.
Where's Trini?
Aunt
Next to
Trini.
me. Okay.
Next to you.
Amy and Trini together. You can stick me.
Okay.
You can move me.
Where?
Wherever. Take Amy and put her with Trini.
Okay, and then you're next to Blanca and Aunt Sandra.
Oh, no. Switch me with Elizabeth. Boom.
Okay, you're next to...
But Lorena should be down there. No, she shouldn't. Crash. Oh, where should we put Crash? Crashy?
On my lap.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, so we're
Yeah,
redoing
put him
this.
with.
Doris, Blanca, Lorena, Elizabeth, you, Aunt Amy, Aunt Sandra, Brianna, Aunt Trini, Andrea, Alana, Elle, me, Elizabeth, and
Brianna.
Brianna.
Period. And if Dietra and Vader were here, I would have scooted them in here somewhere. I probably would have took myself off the table, to be very honest with you. I might have booted you too.
I would want. They would want to sit next to me.
For the initial vibe.
I think this is good seating.
I think this works. Hey, hey, hey! Okay, guys, a little update. It's now 6 o'clock. We picked up the cookies. Did we show them the cookies? I don't think we showed you guys the cookies. So confusing doing short form and YouTube at the same time because I have 2 cameras and I don't know what. Okay, so the table, we ended up having another last minute, this is actually last minute. 2 people that couldn't come are now coming, although they're really only 1 person because only one of them needs a chair, the other one is a baby. So I will say the cookies are custom and I had their names removed because I didn't think they were gonna come. And she told me that pretty much right away that they weren't gonna come. So they got one of the other little cookies. The other ones say like bestie, cutie, like stuff like that. So no big deal, but they are our place markers on the table. And then we had to get creative with the table because the table only seats, I only have 14 chairs. So we needed one more. And I think I'm just gonna pull my beauty room chair over here and it's gonna be whatever. It is what it is. Nala did set up the little keychain bar over here. We did our best. I will say that it's hanging off of one side, Nala. Nala's gonna be kind of in charge of that and just making sure that people know what they're doing. I'm making the banana pudding right now. So I have the little cups that the banana puddings are gonna go into. I think I showed you guys the fresas con crema when I made it earlier. So that's outside in the fridge. The cake's outside in the fridge. I'm gonna make the banana pudding. I don't know how many of these I'll fill. I have 25. I'm gonna make as many as I can make. And then I decided I'm gonna do veggies with hummus in the little shooter cups, which I maybe didn't show you guys. I'm gonna do that, and I'm not gonna put it together today. I might put the hummus in the cups because I'm gonna pipe it in so that it doesn't look all gross and it's like coming up the side. And I'm gonna cut all the veggies, but I'm gonna like, well, you know, wash and prep the veggies basically. But I'm gonna keep those separate until tomorrow and I'll put it in there because I don't know how, you know, a carrot stick and a bell pepper are gonna react sitting in hummus all night. I assume it'll be better off tomorrow. So this is a 10-minute process. Sorry, it's right next to the mic. This has probably been very annoying and I apologize. And I'm gonna stop talking because I'm sorry. This takes about 10 minutes to do. And then you just fold in the banana or the vanilla pudding that I made earlier with the sweetened condensed milk. And then this will go into a bag and it's gonna get piped with bananas and then wafer cookies, like little mini vanilla wafers. I guess I could have done regular size. Probably a regular size wafer probably would have been fine, but it's fine. It is what it is. And these actually have little lids, which are so fun. Like, because then I can cover them, and not that they need to be covered, they're going to a fridge, but still kind of nice. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna put out like what I think the food setup is gonna be, and I'll just post it. I'll show you guys in a minute when I do that. And how many comments?
2.5 thousand views in less than 15 minutes.
On YouTube?
Yes.
It's eating. It's eating.
This is not related to this video, but I just posted a video on YouTube, which normally my YouTube is a slow and steady or just sometimes slow, but in less than 15 minutes, I got 2.5 thousand views and 8 comments. Ah! I'm so happy. That never happens. That touchdown video really helped.
It was a good video.
I know. See, that's my most viewed video on that channel with 50,000, there were like 52,000 views or something. But that took a couple days. This one was quick.
Tell them your goal for the year.
My goal for the year is 100,000 subscribers.
That's that silver play button.
Yeah. I would really like it. So you guys should go subscribe and watch my videos at Nala Ray on YouTube and at VlogisFam on Instagram.
All right.
I'm so happy. A lot of people are saying that was like my least favorite. Okay.
Huge one. Can you pick them up for me? Put them in the sink. Tomorrow. I feel like the cups look dirty here, but they're clean. I just splattered the whipped cream on them while I was mixing it, and I needed to tell you that. It's fine. It's fine. They didn't send us enough bows, so Nala did the decor. And it was supposed to be the whole kitchen, but they didn't send us all the bows that were listed, so whatever, it's fine. Because I have a sign that says Galentine's Day, and we're gonna put it right there, but I need to cook and everything tomorrow. We have just every possible thing right now because it needs to be prepped so that tomorrow I don't have to like do this type of prepping. My back is starting to hurt though, so I'm just gonna sit down in between. Like I'll get up as I need to wash this or do that. But we're gonna prep everything for the quiches. So I'm gonna separate those into little containers. So like I think I'm gonna do a ham and Swiss. Should I do onion? I don't know. And then I'm gonna do a bacon and cheddar. And then I'm gonna do jalapeno with pepper jack cheese. So no meat in that one, I think. And I think that's it. And then we're gonna prep the veggie sticks for the shooters, which I had one leftover shooter. I piped the hummus into it. So one leftover, meaning I made one too many. I was trying to even them out. I have a garlic one, and then I have a honey jalapeno one, which because of these slight variations, I think I should make like little cards that say what they are. I wish I had good handwriting because then I would literally just fold cardstock and do it, but my handwriting is trash. But these are gonna have a little veggie sticks inside of them. Oh, a little tomato would have been good too, but it's fine because I want them to just be able to like pick it up and So it's gonna have cucumbers, bell peppers, and carrot sticks. So I have to make the carrots into sticks. And then I'm gonna prep the strawberries and the mint for the strawberry mint infused water that I'm gonna have. And then I'm gonna prep the other strawberries here, these ones with the stems, like the longer stems. These are the bougie ones. They were $8, I think. That's expensive for like 9 strawberries, but these are gonna be to dip in our fondue. So I'm gonna prep the fondue stuff as well, which that's gonna be like Rice Krispie treats. I have some Pocky. I don't know if you would dip Pocky. That's kind of crazy. Some pineapple, I think, and the strawberries. Oh, and pound cake. So that'll be for the fondue. Like the pound cake is bound to get lost in there, but whatever. I didn't make the pound cake. I just bought it today when I saw it. So that's what we're doing. We're just gonna prep all this. Oh, and the kiwis, the cantaloupe, the grapes, the berries. That's gonna go on the fruit tray. Oh wait, the berries are for the parfaits. So I should prep the parfaits. I should wash the berries and put the berries in the parfait cups, and then I can just have the parfait cups ready to go. We're gonna do that. I gotta go get those. But anyway, I'll check you in a minute. In 2 seconds, it's all gonna be done. In reality, it's 7:58. Let's see how long it takes. Ended up taking 2 hours. It's 9:59. Oh, I'm dirty. I'm dirty. I'm gonna put my cameras on to charge. And all I'm gonna do tonight now, it's 10 o'clock, so I need to go to bed, honestly, because I don't wanna be like exhausted tomorrow. All I need to do is set out like a rough layout of where I think everything's gonna go and just write out. No, actually, I already wrote out everything I need to do tomorrow. Yay, old Sarah, for being smart enough to think of everything while she's not completely spent. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the morning, pumpkins. It is party day. I've been up for many hours, as I'm sure you can tell. Picked out my little outfit, trying to stay hydrated because I don't want to like end up with a headache today. I've gotten more done. I just shattered a champagne flute. Got it on cam, don't worry about it. So at 11, I wanted to start cooking the food, like cooking the bacon, the sausage, the hash browns, the quiches. I didn't want them done too soon. I didn't want them done too late, obviously. We're gonna put the final pieces of the puzzle. Basically, my idea, my timeline here, I needed one. Okay, I highly suggest a timeline. Nala's gonna come down at some point. She just got back from cheerleading, and Lewis had taken her, so it was great because I didn't have to even leave the house. We just need to set the napkins still. She has to finish decorating. I'm done doing that. I simply cannot put any more time and effort into it because the girls just want to have fun sign took me 9,000 hours. And I'm gonna set up the drink area, but not yet. Maybe I'll set up the water, but maybe not yet. I need to set out the silverware. I still haven't decided if I want to do the white and silver or the gold. I think I'm gonna do the white and silver because it goes better. Both kind of ugly, but I don't know what to put it in, or do I just lay it on a tray? Like, do I have a tray? Maybe, I don't know. But we did all the florals, so I just shoved a bunch of like little flowers into these little bud vases, and I put, let me just show you. And so I had all this laid out last night before I went to bed, and this is where I think I'm gonna put like the silverware and stuff. I'm just kind of gonna like make this an extension of the counter, if you will. It's just gonna have like some extra napkins, an extra little plate, and then I think right here I'll put a tray and I'll lay the silverware on it. Nala was doing the things for me, so bacon and sausage, and I'll put something here so that we can sit the, wait, are there no tongs? Okay, we'll need to sit the tongs on something, so I'll put something here. Same thing for the hash browns. Quiche, and these all need to be cleaned off again, so before I put stuff on it, I'll just clean it. I'm just gonna clean them one by one because doing it all at once is a mess. Fresas con crema here, croffles here, pancakes here, fruit, it's a big tray. The fruit tray here, banana puddings, the hummus cups, the parfaits. This morning, Lewis went out and got us donuts. So the donuts are gonna go onto this plate, and he got all the heart-shaped donuts. Those will be good. And then I already feel like for sure I probably have way too much food, but that's why we have to-go boxes. And then this is gonna be the fondue. We have the Pocky. I need to melt the chocolate for this. This is gonna have our like dessert stuff. So like the macarons, the little cheesecake bites, the very, you know, that kind of stuff. And then our cake is gonna go right here. And then I'm thinking I'll set up the iced coffee bar right here because frankly, where else am I gonna do it? This is gonna be like the champagnes, the cotton candy drinks, the waters, the ice, the cutie pie stuff, the Shirley Temple stuff, which reminds me, boink. This is grenadine. I just cleaned off one of my coffee syrup things and I put grenadine in it. So we're gonna put that there. I'll put out the Olipop when it's time for that. And then I can't decide if I wanna redo the funfetti, like put it into something else because I have to repot it actually. Repot it, LOL. Jewelry making table right here. And Nala has to reset these up. She did like 5 times yesterday, but they keep falling every time she sits down. So I was like, just stop doing it and just do it one time tomorrow. And she's gonna be here to help people make bracelets or the keychains, which like how cute are these little keychain things? You can either make charm bracelets or you can pick your own. Let me just set it up. Okay, I think it's supposed to look something like that. So these are all of our lip balms that I bought. So they're all ColourPop and Lano lips. And then those are the 2 example ones that Nala made. And then we have everything else that you would need pretty much. Just different charms, and we got some emo ones because one of my nieces is kind of into that. So and then we got a bunch of like pink stuff and pearls and cute little bows and just different whatever. And then you have the table. And I'm pretty happy with it. We do need to put a chair right here. We ended up adding 2 seats at the end. And this is pretty much it right here. So you have, oh, it needs, let me show you a fully completed spot. This is where I dropped the glass. We have our water glass, which we will fill. And then everybody got a champagne flute. And then you got a cookie with your name on it. And these are the actual plates they'll need to eat. And then over here, we did the opposite color basically, which was the pink with the white. And we don't have the right amount. You'll notice it's not like in a particular order. And that's just because that's what happened. And I didn't have enough napkins and I didn't have enough freaking plates. And it's okay. I still think it looks like really cute, but didn't quite land the way I wanted. And you see how cute the little bud vases came out? I'm a little nervous about lighting these candles. Part of me is almost like, do I even like them? Or do I just let it look like cute? I don't know. And I do have a rough sort of budget breakdown here. So if you're curious as to how much this actually ended up costing, here it is. And the food had to be a little bit rough because I didn't let there, you know, when I would go to the grocery store, I would also buy stuff for my house. So I had to take kind of a bit of an educated guess on that one. But I also invested in certain items, so keep that in mind. And that's why actually I was able to keep the cost a little lower, because I had already invested in chafing dishes and the little risers for the food. I already had one of the tables. Like, there are multiple things that I already had, and now I'll have these dishes and I'll have these glasses and I'll have all this stuff, etc., for the future. So keep that in mind. Being a host is not necessarily a cheap thing. However, I will say, if you put your money in the right places, I do think that every dollar can have, you know, a little bit of impact on the party. I have considered doing a bit more of like a budget-friendly kind of series where, I mean, I can show you how to make the most gorgeous, beautiful, incredible charcuterie board. It might run you $100 to $150, or I could potentially show you how to make one for $35 and show you where you can cut costs and what will still have a really beautiful impact. Like, I've considered doing some videos like that. I just don't know how much of an interest there is. So if you made it this far, I assume you're interested in something. So let me know. And anyway, I really appreciate you actually watching this video through to the end. And I hope you're having an amazing day. And I will see you in my next video really soon, hopefully. All right, bye. Mwah.